So Zbcn continues to do incredible things. There's news, more than one actually, and the price has been reflecting on those news. But if you did watch my video just yesterday, the price action today was to be expected. We have a lot to discuss in today's video. This is one you definitely don't want to miss. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so do your own research. But before I get deeper into the video, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. You'll also find a link to my Patreon and a link to Trade Assist, which is a great crypto indicator. Let you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. But getting into the video here, if we check out the crypto bubbles, it's a green day in the market. Things are looking fantastic, and it's about time. You know, the war escalation, people are kind of looking at that in the past, and the market is moving forward. That's typically what happens. You know, news can only bring down the market for so long before people starts buying again. So this is why we don't panic sell. You know, you buy the dips. If you see a price that you like, you buy the dips. You got to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves. All right. But getting into Zbcn here, if we go over to their X account, they posted this just 40 minutes ago. You know, I was going to make a Zbcn video public 2 hours ago, and I said, no, let me just wait just a little bit to see if they actually post something new on their X account, and they did, so thank goodness I waited. But they posted this 40 minutes ago. So from Zebix ecosystem to XRP holders on Uphold with Love and Zbcn, holding $50,000 plus in XRP. We see you, we reward you, we invite you to get to know us. Watch for official instructions from Uphold via email or in-app on how to claim. So this is quite interesting. Exclusive Zbcn reward for XRP holders on Uphold starting this week, and details are going to be followed. So that's good to see. You know, and this is what I mean by they just continue to build and continue to just impress the holders. Even though people want to spread FUD and say whatever they want to say, they could continue spreading FUD because the holders are going to continue to hold. It's pretty obvious at this point. We have that unlock period that happened, and Zbcn did not crash. And I spoke about the unlock period and how I expected it to not really affect the price all that much. You guys, if you did watch prior videos to this one, you already know what I'm talking about. But still, I'm going to pull up the charts in just a second. But yeah, this is just great to see on their X account. And I love that they just keep everybody up to date and informed on what's going on. It actually makes my job a little easier as well, to be honest, right? But if we come over here to the second piece of news, so now you can swap Zbcn on Robinhood wallet, and you can just see it here. Someone already did it. I don't have a Robinhood wallet, but for anyone that does, you're swapping SOL for Zbcn. This is the example right here. So yeah, definitely cool to see. Definitely very bullish for Zbcn, and the price has been moving because of the two pieces of news, but also because the unlock period is over. It is over. Take a look at this. Zbcn is up almost 23% in the last 24 hours. The price is back over 0.005, and check out the volume. The volume is up 119%. What do I say? Volume predicts price. Up 119%. So what does that tell you? That tells us that everyone, like I've been saying, had been paying attention to the unlock period. And now it seems like investors are more comfortable pouring money back into Zbcn because that is over with at this point. Okay, so yeah, things are just looking absolutely fantastic. But the thing is, if you've been following Zbcn for an extended period of time, then the unlock period wouldn't have scared you. And I've obviously covered that many times in my videos, but yeah, it's just great to see the price action today. This was honestly to be expected. Let's pull up the charts here. So in my last video, I drew in this line right here, this little triangle, and I said it looked like Zbcn was literally getting ready to squeeze out of this area towards the upside. And that's exactly what happened. Literally the following day, it squeezed right out of this, and yeah, it just made its way up, and things are looking pretty great. It broke through this resistance area that I was watching. I was like, is it going to break through above 0.0045, and yeah, it broke above it. And there's a couple more resistance that it needs to get through, and then obviously the main target is getting up to 0.0071, because that's the all-time high, and then just explode into the $1 billion market cap area. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I don't know how long it's really going to take to hit $1 billion market cap, but what I do know is the hype is still here for Zbcn. People are still holding, and things are moving in the right direction, so it could be a lot sooner than a lot of people anticipate. Now, if we come back over to here on CoinMarketCap, Zbcn is sitting at a $425 million market cap, right? So it is still small enough where people can make some life-changing returns if they continue to build and just continue to just do the right thing. Then eventually more and more hype is going to pour into this. And then, yeah, the direction is just going to continue to go in the right direction. All right. If we come back to the charts here and we check out this indicator, we can see that another bullish momentum was fired. And this was fired today, actually. We're into another bullish momentum. The last one that was fired was all the way back here, which I've mentioned many times. This was on May 19th. What was very interesting about this one, even though Zbcn kept going up, right, made new all-time highs, start coming down, we didn't get a bearish momentum. If you check out a lot of the other altcoins in the crypto space, we start to see a lot of bearish momentums on this indicator, but not for Zbcn. And the reason for that is people have just been holding. We just had to get through that unlock period, and now things are looking pretty amazing, I must say. All that being said, again, guys, remember that we've been in this thing for a very long time, so make sure you guys do your own research. Look for an entry price that is favorable to you. I've read some of the comments, and I know some of you literally bought this thing at the very bottom down here, 0.0037. I actually thought that we were going to test 0.0033, but yeah, some of you bought ahead of time, and you got exactly the perfect entry, re-entry, or whatever you did, right, at 0.0037. So congrats to everyone that took advantage of that dip buy. And right now, obviously, you're up nicely on your investment. But that's what it's all about. You have to know what you hold, and you have to know where the hype is on your coin. If you know that you're holding a coin that's in the right narrative and still got a whole ton of hype around it, then it's kind of like, why not? And this is why it surprises me all the time. Anytime I see something negative, you know, people's like, oh, Zbcn has got no utility. It's only about hype. And I'm just like, do you guys know what space we're in? We're in a space where these coins are driven by maximum hype. XRP didn't get to the level that it got to solely based off of utility, or else it would have been up there a long time ago, right? It also depends on hype. If there is no hype, it doesn't matter how great of a coin you are, people don't know about you. The hype has to build, and the hype is what brings these coins to the next level. And this is why we're seeing Zbcn really just look fantastic here. Absolutely fantastic. So definitely a great thing to see here. Hopefully this uptrend continue. Of course, there's always a little bit of pullbacks along the way, so we can't expect just one straight line all the way up to, you know, previous all-time highs and break through previous all-time highs. There's going to be little bits of pullbacks along the way, but I'm definitely happy to see the performance of Zbcn, especially today. Like, it's just incredible. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.